You've nailed the lighting, the colours look great, but for some reason your photo still looks amateur. You can't quite put your finger on it, but your eyes know something is wrong. In this video, we're uncovering the subtle killer of good compositions that most beginners completely overlook. Once you see it, you can never unsee it. And fixing it is the fastest way to instantly make your photos look professional. This is video 1 of our Better Editing Challenge. Okay, so let's talk about straightening and lens corrections. So I have this image here. The first thing I'm going to do is jump down to the lens corrections panel, and I'm just going to enable profile corrections. And you can see that's just sort of straightened out the image, and it's also removed some vignetting. So you can do this manually. So it's adjusted the distortion. So if I play with that, you can see it's eliminating the natural distortion that comes from the lens, and similarly with the vignetting. So you can see the corners getting darker and then brighter as you adjust that. Then to straighten this image further, I'm going to jump into cropping, and just crop based on the lines that I can see in the image. Thankfully this image has a lot of lines I can line up against, and I'm just going to pull that in. Just look at my lines, particularly the lines that are in the center of the image. I want to make sure that they are looking the straightest. Cool. So if we just look at the before and after, you can just see that we've straightened out that image just a little bit. Thankfully it was already relatively straight, but we can just fine tune that a little bit as we edit. And then we can go through and add our preset from here. So for this image, I'm thinking something with a bit of color, maybe the boost, and let's just reduce our exposure a little bit as well. Great. And white balance, just warm it up a little as well. Cool, let's move on to the next photo. Okay, so before we get into straightening this image, I'm just going to draw your attention to some chromatic aberration. So the chromatic aberration, or the color fringing, is this purple that we can see around the leaves here. This usually happens in the highlights. You might see this. It's essentially just a lens defect, but it can be very easily removed. If we go back to our lens correction panel, go to the manual panel, and then we're just going to use this defringe slider, and you can see it's just desaturating that purple. You can also get chromatic aberration in greens or more pinks, and you can just adjust the hue to target those colors as well. So we've just got rid of some chromatic aberration. Now let's straighten this image. It already looks pretty good, but we just want to make sure that all the verticals are as vertical as they can be. This is something that is just going to make sure your image is looking really polished and professional, and particularly pay attention to the lines that are in the center of your image. They're the ones you want to make sure are the straightest. So we can do the profile corrections as well, just to help straighten out the lens distortion. And then we can also, if we come to the crop tool, we can use this ruler. And let's just pick this line that's fairly close to the center on the back wall here, and draw a straight line down that line there. And that's just going to make sure that line is straight. So that is looking pretty good. And that's probably all I would do to this image, and then apply our preset. So let's give it a little boost, or even just our base preset. That's looking good. Let's warm it up a little bit. And let's just lift those shadows as well. Great. Let's move on to the next photo. Okay, so you can see that this image is a bit wonky. Obviously wasn't standing up the straightest when I took this, but that's okay. We can go all the way down to our transform panel, and we're just going to hit auto. And you can see that's done a pretty good job of making all the verticals vertical, the horizontal lines horizontal, and just made this image actually look a lot more symmetrical. And then if we crop even further, we can really zone in on that symmetry as well. Great. And let's add a preset to this as well. Let's go filmy. Let's bring down our highlights and let's bring back some of the detail in the shadows as well, and bring back some of the detail in the highlights, just in the windows here. Let's lift the shadows and let's make it a little bit warmer. Great. Okay, now this is another image that looks a little bit wonky, but it's a really fun moment, so I want to see what we can do with it. Okay, so let's go lens corrections, enable profile corrections. Let's see what transform does. Okay, that's actually done a pretty good job. Another tool you can use is this guided tool in the transform panel. So instead of letting Lightroom decide what is straight, you can choose what lines you want to be guided by. So we've got some really strong lines in this image already, so let's pick maybe this one. You can see it gives you a zoomed in view as well, which is helpful. You just want to be really picking the right line. So there we've got that one, and then we need a horizontal as well. So let's go there to there. You see it's still a little bit wonky. Let's see what other lines we can pick. Maybe this line. It's helpful if you've got some good contrast. And to there. And then we need another horizontal line. Keep in mind this is an old building and the lines are likely not straight anymore, which is making it a little bit trickier for us. But let's pick this line and do our best here. Cool. I mean, that's not looking too bad. Like, we can always switch back to the auto. That's pretty good. If we go to the guided, yeah, just different ways of straightening it out. But I think auto's done the best job here. Then we could just crop in a little bit, look at those lines. They're actually, yeah, looking quite straight now. If I show you the before and the after. And then let's just give this a little bit of extra color as well. I think let's just go with our base. Let's bring down the exposure. Let's bring back a little bit of color in the saturation, and let's really emphasize the pinks. A little bit more warmth. Great, so before and after. Now that your lines are clean, we need to fix those colours. In the next video, we're balancing shadows and highlights and evening out skin tones with proper white balance and exposure. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the rest of our Better Editing Challenge. See you in video 2.